Good day everyone, we are the Group 2 and now we are here in front of you to present our assigned topic regarding the cultural literacy. And before we discuss to you what cultural literacy is, allow us to introduce ourselves first. I am Lisa Luis Leño.
I'm Kate Cassandra Villanueva.
I'm Charmaine Cruzat.
I'm Ana Marie Guerra.
And I'm Marika Raflan.
And now, allow us to present to you our thought map regarding cultural literacy.
First is what cultural literacy. First is the help to join conversation and activity. Second is participating in the activity, custom, and values of a certain culture. And third is signs, symbols, language, tradition, and expression. In addition, cultural literacy is ability to understand, appreciate, and participate in the shared knowledge, custom, values, and tradition. It involves being familiar with the reference, symbols, and concepts that are commonly understood with the culture helping individuals.
Next is why cultural literacy is really important in the Philippines. First, the national identity. Why? Because we are Filipino and of course, tayo po ay galing sa iba't ibang, meron po tayong iba't ibang identity. So, cultural literacy plays a vital role in shaping our national identity, which is Filipino in the Philippines. So, cultural literacy allows Filipinos to connect with their shared histories, traditions, values, and of course, it fosters a sense of belonging and pride. This shared cultural heritage helps unite Filipinos despite the country's diverse population. Next is social cohesion. Cultural literacy promotes understanding and empathy among Filipinos from different regions and backgrounds. Like what I said earlier, tayo po ay Filipino at meron po tayong iba't ibang identity. So by this or by cultural literacy, na-understand po natin or nagkakaroon tayo ng understanding with each other like customs, traditions, and values that can build stronger relationship, reduce prejudice, and foster a shared identity. So the last one po is globalized world. So, since po tayo before ay nagkaroon ng colonizations or nagkaroon po ng mixed indigenous or merong colonial influences, the Philippines has a rich tapestry of indigenous cultures shaped by centuries of Spanish and American colonial influence. So, dahil po nagkaroon ng colonization, naging globalized po yung ating bansa. Wherein nagkaroon po na, because of cultural literacy, inalaw niya po yung mga Filipino na magkaroon ng understanding and appreciations to diverse traditions. And in addition of that po, in today's interconnected world, or dahil po tayo nasa 21st century na, cultural literacy is essential. Napaka-importante po niya sa ating mga Pilipino because it navigates the global stage. By understanding this, different cultures are by understanding or helping of the cultural literacy, the Filipinos communicate effectively and build relationships and participate in international collaborations. It also fosters for the diversity of cultures around the world. So therefore, cultural literacy is really important in the Philippines.
So after learning what cultural literacy is and how or what is cultural literacy here in the Philippines, now we will be talking about the cultural literacy in different places. So just like we have our culture here in the Philippines and also internationally or just as the other countries here locally or in different institutions, we also have this what we call culture. And just like for example, dito sa specific school, meron tayong kanya-kanyang culture, may kanya-kanya tayong tradition, and same goes with the workplace. So, just like for example na lamang ay dito sa BSU Rosario, one of our culture is yung pagkakaroon ng monthly mass. So, and also in another example is the victory shout in BSU Alangilan. So, if you are familiar with the victory shout, ginagawa nila yun every time dun sa every board exam for the engineers. So that is one of the cultures when it comes to schools. So just as we provided examples, those institutions and also the workplace, it has the distinct characteristics. But despite of its distinct characteristics and diverse and its diversity, we are expected to provide respect and also to interact with each other despite of the differences that we have with each other. So that is how cultural literacy differs when it comes to not just national but also here locally in the Philippines.
Let's proceed to the Doña Victorina syndrome. The number one is social climbing. Social climbing is the defected as a social climber who seeks a prestige and respect by mimicking the colonizers. And the second one is identity crisis. And the identity crisis people like a Doña Victorina experience an identity crisis where they reject the true identity to gain social status. And the third one is economic independence. And there is a preference for foreign products and belief that economic success can only be achieved by meeting Western economic models. And the fourth one is physical appearance. And the physical appearance, the syndrome often manifests in preference for physical attributes associated with the colonizers. And the last one is low self-esteem. And the low self-esteem is often accompanied by low self-esteem and self-contempt. And as individuals doubt their own capabilities and those of their own countrymen.
And then next is the challenges in cultural literacy. When we say there are many challenges in our society nowadays. And then the first one is the language barriers. When we say language barrier, it can make communication difficult. And then next is the stereotypes and biases. When we say stereotypes and biases, it may lead to wrong ideas to others' cultures. And then next is the lack of exposure. When we say lack of exposure, it causing the different or misunderstanding or causing or judging the others. And then the last is the media influence. It can spread wrong information or false information to others' cultures.
So, in conclusion, cultural literacy is really important in the Philippines. Not only in the Philippines, kasi po we are in the 21st century. We are in the modern technology. We must know or kailangan po nating malaman kung ano ba yung kultura ng iba't ibang Filipino. Though Filipino po tayo, iisa po tayo, but meron po tayong ibang identity or may iba-iba po tayong culture. So, cultural literacy is essential for Filipinos to thrive in both in their local communities and global stage. Kasi po ngayon pong panahon or in the 21st century, tayo po ay nagiging competitive na into the whole world. Hindi po tayo magkakalaban dito, kundi nagiging competitive po tayo in terms of different cultures po na nailalaban natin sa iba't ibang bansa. And also, it empowers individuals to understand their rich heritage, build strong relationship with others, and contribute to a more unified and inclusive society. So tayo po ay inclusive, diverse, so meron po ang iba't ibang kultura or ang iba't ibang people, what do you call this? Iba't ibang grupo ng mga Filipino na meron po silang heritage, kumbaga po ay because of the cultural literacy, ang buong Filipino po, ang mga Filipino po ay nagkakaroon ng adaptations. So by that po, nagkakaroon po ng contribution and nagiging inclusive society na po yung Philippines. And by embracing this cultural literacy po, Filipinos can navigate the complexities of this diverse with the nation and confidently engage with the world.